Welcome into Anti-Chats and Tarot. Hello, Pisces. Welcome in. Let's get to your message here. Cards already falling. Please do like this video and comment below. I'd appreciate it. Remember, just take what resonates, what helps you to help yourself here. You're in charge of what you let in and what you don't. Always have that in mind. Two of Wands out here, the Moon, the Four of Cups, and the Five of Cups. In the reverse is the Two of Wands and the Five of Cups. Fear, being reserved, yeah. Fear of something. Knight of Pentacles flies now. You don't know what you're afraid of. It's like I've exhausted all my efforts and you're kind of looking down like, what? Why can't I figure this out? I don't want to have regrets. What am I missing? The fear base. Remember, fear. False evidence appearing real. You're going at it very systematically, I will say here. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. A new beginning here. Wanting one, or why doesn't that happen for me? You're asking yourself. Something coming in the mail. Literal letter in the mail. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, this has you kind of topsy-turvy, like stomach issues, heartburn issues, nerves. I can't figure this out. What are the keys? Why can't I figure out the key to this? Why can't I figure out, like, what's the nucleus? What's the reasoning? What's the fear? What's the fear? Giving up on some of your goals because they haven't come in. Why haven't they come in? Knight of Swords in the reverse. I think you're moving too quickly here. You want things fast and then you're moving fast. Why isn't this happening? Why isn't this happening? Okay. What's the fear about? Let's dive into that a little bit more. Power in your hair. Don't forget. The Devil. Okay. Fear of something toxic here. Toxic at work. Toxicity at work. Fear of that happening again. Lots of snakes around you in the past. Yeah. Fear of that, fear of the past and experiences like that. Four of Swords, yeah, where it just burnt you out. You took a break from this. For some of you, that's just the first time you're hearing this and you're like, oh, yeah, that fits. Okay. So think about that. The Chariot, but you want things to move. Yeah, move. I want to get out of this energy. Okay. How to? Because it's affecting your health. How to get this going in the right direction for you. Two of Swords. Blocking out that fear. False evidence, right? Right? Oftentimes what we fear, what we're anxious about, what we worry about, when it comes about, if it ever does, it's never as bad as we've imagined, okay? Low on potassium, okay? Remember to hydrate. Balance. Something about your throat chakra. And working at speaking up, okay? Holding things in throws you off balance, okay? Worried about your nose. Your nose is beautiful. Love it. Love your nose. Find 3 things you love about your nose and just repeat that as like a mantra. These are the wonderful things about my nose, and do that for a couple of weeks. 8 of Cups. Yeah, just retrain your brain about something you're just so hard on yourself about. It's like something about your face you don't like, and you have a beautiful face. Be grateful for your face, for your eyesight, for your nose, for your senses. Be grateful. Way too hard on yourself. 8 of Cups out here now. Are you in a field? Is your career like dog eat dog, really competitive, and something about looks? Is that worth it to your balance? Trying to find your balance. Is your place of work absolutely throwing you off balance? What would somebody say that you're very close to that passed away? Wow, I'm getting a lot of messages. What would they say about this situation? What would they tell you? Speak to them, then listen. What would they say? Or, sometimes in meditative states, you can hear things that you wouldn't have come up with on your own, okay? And you can think that's that person, or know that's that person, or know that's that person helping you, sending you some sort of vibes that you can then gain some clarity, whatever you believe in. But believe in the help. The help is there. Believe in that. Yeah, because you're meant for really good things, and you have been in the past very, very successful. And then there's just been a stumbling block here, something toxic, snakes in your midst, and it really threw you for a loop. Maybe it was people that you were counting on or trusting. I see you now, very emotional, slightly getting past that, but something caused you to say, I'm burnt out and I'm out. And now you're recovering. The path is to find what motivates you, what is your balance, what are your wishes that are balanced wishes, okay? I think it's first know what balance is to you, then go after your wishes. Yeah, this is my confirmation card. So, advice. First, figure out what is balanced to you and what that looks like in your life, and then go after the wishes, the goals that support that lifestyle, that vision. Two of Cups in the reverse and the Page of Swords in the reverse. I think also one of these snakes was someone that you were going to marry. You thought that this was a very good, solid relationship, and you thought they were red, and then you found out they were white, okay? You saw them as one way, and then all of a sudden they showed you a side you had never seen before. And you thought, yeah, that's part of the snake energy, the toxicity. But that took you down. That took you down. And I think you started talking about them to get people on your side, but then you realized there's no point in this. That didn't interest you after a while. It was more about how can I repair. How can I be healthy? How can I amend so that I can move forward? And I feel like that's where you are now, is moving forward. But the how to, and still some fear, like what if I don't see people for what they're worth until it's too late? Okay? Prayer is very good there. Also quieting the mind. When you're rushing around with people, and people will show you who they are. I say that a lot on this channel, but if you're rushing or you're moving through life too fast, sometimes you just don't catch it, or you catch it and then you let it go, or you catch it and then you explain it away. So slow down here, because don't doubt yourself. Remember you're King of Pentacles, and you do. The successful you. Now you've just been thrown for a loop here, but you're going to come back stronger than ever, and you're going to really rely on your instincts, and you're not going to explain things away. You're going to just simply understand them and be like, not for me. So it's not a matter of not seeing things. It never was. Your oracle here is afterlife. And that could be this person that intercepted the message just a little bit here about someone you were very close to that's crossed over. Your loved ones who crossed over before you bring you this message. The afterlife is not to be feared. Oh, that could be the fear we talked about early on. It is full of healing, cleansing, and infinite love, a love beyond what any human can imagine. All those times you feel alone, insignificant, and helpless were just an illusion. This card is a reminder that you are truly loved, that you are a powerful being. You are a powerful being, and your soul is magnificent. Wow. I'm going to leave it right with that. Couldn't have better words. Let's grab a charm. Couldn't have better words to sum it all up. Cut. But you know what needs to be cut out now. And some of you are in some sort of design industry, looks industry, because these scissors remind me of that, the way that they're so intricate and beautiful and design, But too much placed on beauty and I'm hearing inconsistent beauty and beauty that's false. That's your message, Pisces. Please do please do subscribe to the channel, like the video, hype it. Please comment below. Until next time, let's remember who we are and let's remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me.